Yo guys, what's going on? Bobby here, and today we got a really cool video for you guys. So today Supercell has decided to give us a little bit of a sneak peek as to what our gadgets will be. And when I say a little bit of a sneak peek, I do not mean at all little in any way. In fact, we have all 33 brawler gadgets to show you guys in today's video. I am super pumped that we get to show a video for you guys like this. This is a totally new thing for our channel actually. So thank you to Supercell for giving us the opportunity to share with you guys early access some gadgets and just the gameplay with it. So with that being said, Supercell has provided us with some gameplay for every single gadget, so we're gonna watch that right now. So let's get into the gameplay and let's start talking and showing you guys what every gadget does. Additionally, before we start off and showing you the gameplay, I just want to tell you guys that gadgets are going to be 1,000 coins in the shop, and they're going to have a 2% drop rate. So they're going to cost half as much as star powers and be 2 times as common in boxes. So that kind of gives you a perspective on how good / how rare these gadgets are going to be. So with that being said, let's hop into the gameplay and let's show you guys all the gadgets. Okay, so starting off with 8-Bit, we have 8-Bit over here. So what 8-Bit does is 8-Bit instantly teleports to his damage booster, his turret, which then gets destroyed. So any single time he has his gadget and he wants to teleport, he can just go to wherever his booster is and he can just teleport there. But unfortunately, his turret will be destroyed when he does so. This is a really cool gadget, really cool getaway mechanism. It's really awesome. So next we have Barley. So what Barley does is Barley drops a sticky concoction, I don't even know what the word is,
concoction,
that leaves a puddle, slowing down all enemies that makes contact with it. So you guys can see here the enemies are way slower when hit with Barley shots. It's really cool, and you guys can see the gadget button is in the lower bottom right, so it's going to be another button that you guys are going to have to get used to, which shouldn't take too long. So what B does is B drops Honey Pot that slows down enemies that get too close to it. So you don't see a great representation of it here, but basically what it does, it's a pretty big honey pot. It's not that bad. I don't think you can throw it anywhere. I think it has to be dropped where you are, but it slows down anybody that gets close to it. It's not that great of a gadget. This one personally, I don't think it's going to be one of the strong ones, but we're gonna have to see some gameplay in the real games before we can know for certain. So next what we have is Daryl, or yeah, BB. I mean, sorry, not Daryl, BB. Now, BB's is really cool. I think this is actually going to be one of the best ones. BB heals 600 health per second for 4 seconds. So this gives BB an additional 2.4 thousand damage, and this is really good. Additionally, on top of the fact that you could also have a shield with BB. So I think BB is going to be a very meta brawler very soon. That's my prediction. So next we have Bo. What Bo does is he drops a totem that recharges his and ally super within the area of the effect. Now it's not huge, it's pretty small, but it's actually really good for if you're on a team with a Jean or a Tara. I can see this being really useful. We might see Bo being played a little bit more often when it goes with those crazy comps with Bo or with Jean and Tara. So next we have Brock. Now Brock's is really cool. Brock blasts the ground below him and propels him into the air. The explosion deals 500 damage to nearby enemies. Now this one's cool. It's not necessarily that crazy, but it's definitely really cool. So Bull's is kind of a little bit iffy. He just instantly rejuvenates himself for 1.5 thousand health. Don't think it's that strong. It's probably going to get a buff. Next we have Carl. So Carl drops a trail of hot rocks behind his cart that inflicts damage to enemies if they touch it, dealing 300 damage per second. It's not that great. Again, this one is just okay, but you guys can see that it follows him, deals a decent amount of damage. So next we have Colt. So Colt instantly reloads 2 ammo into his revolver. So that's actually pretty cool. It's nothing crazy. Colt's already a really high DPS brawler, so you can continuously spray and spray and spray. This is definitely probably going to be an underrated one. Doesn't sound too good, but it's actually going to be really cool because brawlers won't be able to juke you in time. So next we have Crow. So Crow gets a shield of 60% of incoming damage for 3 seconds. That's really good if you're doing like a Crow jump score in Brawl Ball, like when you throw the ball forward and you go for the goal. That's actually going to be really useful. So you might actually see Crow being played more. We're going to see, but this is a really good one. So next we have Daryl. Daryl spins around and sprays a barrage of shots in all directions. This one is really cool. Really awesome. Mike, we all saw this. We were all fascinated by it. Dynamite spins furiously and throws multiple shots of dynamite around himself. Each dynamite deals 700 damage to opponents. This one is really cool. They showed this one in the Brawl Talk, and everyone was like, whoa, what is happening? This one is definitely awesome, and it's going to change Dynamite 100%. Primo, this one's El Primo grabs the closest enemy within his reach and then flips them like a pancake over his broad shoulders. He kind of just throws people away. I don't think it does any damage. Let's see. No, it doesn't do any damage. I don't know if it's going to be that useful. We're going to have to see and figure it out. So next we have Ems. So Ems pushes all enemies back around her, additionally dealing 500 damage. Now you might think this isn't that great, but it's actually really, really strong considering the fact that the closer you are to Ems, the less damage that Ems actually does. So her pushing you away is actually also maximizing damage. So Frank, wow, Frank's is good. Frank is able to disrupt being stunned and momentarily becomes immune to any stuns. Like, what? Like, this is going to be so broken for Frank if you have your super and you're just trying to get a goal. Like, it's going to be absolutely unbeatable. Now, we have the homie himself, Gene. So, Gene's is all enemies close to Gene, again, are instantly pushed back. But unlike Ems, Gene is going to gain 1,000 HP instead of do 500 damage. This is really strong. Again, a really, really good one. I love Gene's gadget. So, Jessie triggers a shockwave from her turret, slowing all enemies in the area of effect. This one's really good. Speed is a really undervalued skill kind of thing in Brawl Ball, or not in Brawl Ball, just in Brawl Stars. All the pros predicted when Max is the worst brawler that he was going to be the best just simply because of his speed. So Leon's is really cool, probably the coolest one. Leon creates an illusion of himself to confuse his enemies. I mean, this one is just totally cool. You don't know which Leon is which. If I were you guys, use this when you're in grass and when you have your super, so it can be a little bit more bait. Now Max dashes forward and becomes immune to all damage while enemies while dashing. Now this one's really, really good. Quick dash, able to do damage. Max is going to be really lethal when people figure out how to use this. Next we have Mortis. So Mortis is really cool. Mortis spins his shovel, hitting all enemies around him for 1,300 damage. This one is awesome because with Mortis you like to go into clumped up groups. So this one is definitely going to be really cool, especially when it comes to those sick team wipes that Mortis is usually able to do. So next we have Mr. P. Mr. P buffs his current porter by increasing damage by 150 and health by 1,000. So this one's okay, but this one can basically you know, like, you don't really need the second star power anymore. Use the first star power with Mr. P. This one's really good. So Nita commands her bear to slam the ground, stunning all enemies within the reach. This one is really cool. This one actually gets a really good stun. It lasts a really long time. Like, the bear is so useful right now. It's really awesome. I love that gadget. So Pam momentarily triggers her healing turret to create a single healing burst that revitalizes herself and all nearby enemies for 1,200. Basically just an OP heal. I love this one for Pam. It's definitely really cool. So Penny, there's a lot. Sorry. Penny blows up her cannon, creating a powerful explosion that crumbles walls and deals 1.5 thousand damage to nearby enemies. This one is really, really, really good. This one is definitely super strong. So next, what we're going to have is Piper. Piper fires off 4 quick shots to the closest enemy, each shot dealing 400 damage. So this one's really good actually, because it's going to be really good for the close range, which is what Piper is weak at. So next we have Poco. Poco and all nearby allies heal 500 health per second for 5 seconds. This one is going to be really strong. Expect Poco to be in the meta sometime soon. This one is going to be really, really, really good. So next, what we have for you guys is Rico. Now Rico's obviously is awesome. Rico blasts waves off bouncy bullets in all directions. This one we saw in the Brawl Talk. Look at Arlight go. Arlight's popping off with the Rico. Arlight's going crazy. Shout outs to Arlight. He's the real MVP here. Really cool gadget, just like a lot of the other ones. So Rosa, again, really cool one. Rosa fertilizes the ground around her and bushes instantly grow to provide cover. So not only does this provide cover, but this also helps for her star power. It's 3x3 grass, which is a fair amount. You can add that and be really strategic with it. So next we have Sandy. Sandy falls asleep for 2 seconds and then her health is fully restored. So you guys can see her. She goes into the bush, falls asleep. You can't move. Bam. Full health. That one's really useful. That one's actually really, really cool. We're going to see a lot of that in competitive. I'm pretty scared of that, to be honest. So next we have Shelly. So Shelly dashes forward with the help of a hook and line. Oh my god. Is this going to be scary? This is going to be really scary. Shelly's going to absolutely destroy some people. Next we have Spike. Spike shoots three waves of needles in all directions, dealing 520 damage per hit. This one's also really cool. I don't know if it's as strong as the other ones, but it does definitely keep people hit. Really cool, really awesome. So next what we have is Tara. So Tara and her allies are able to see all enemies, even inside bushes, for 5 seconds. Oh my god, look at this star power. It's so OP. Or not star power, I keep saying that. Look at this gadget on Snake. It is so broken. It looks so cool. This is definitely going to be a cool one. And then Tick makes a quick dash, leaving a single mine on the ground. Not that bad, not that great, but I'm pretty happy considering I don't want Tick to be any better than he is right now. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now of every single gadget and what they do, just so you guys can refer to it. If you guys want to take a screenshot of this and refer to it and show it to your friends, whatever you guys want to make things as easy as possible for you guys. I'm going to put it on the screen right now, an image of every single gadget. But anyways, these are so cool. I'm pretty happy that these are introduced to the game. This is a whole other element to Brawl Stars, which is really cool. It's making the game less basic, which I really like. It's going to completely change up the pro scene, which is going to be crazy, but it's going to be something that everyone has to adapt to, so it's not going to be that bad. Pretty scary, but you know, it's going to be really awesome. So anyways, that's going to be today's video. If you guys liked it, definitely leave a thumbs up. Thank you again to Supercell for giving us access to this and allowing us, with the other big YouTubers, to release videos like this early. So anyways, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. These gadgets are going to be awesome. Let me know what you guys think of them in the comment section below. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out until then. Bye.